My name is Sven, and I would like to share my authentic experience of what it has been like for me to participate in the conscious rebirthing in warm water retreat that I participated in this July in Forest in Wales. I had met a woman prior who had been speaking about this work, and then I met Kerry Jacobsen, who is trained with alchemy and breath, and she told me about the work that Kerry was doing with Pablo, and I got on this list for notifications from Kerry's retreats, and I received the email and I got in touch with her immediately, and we had a brief talk, and I decided that this would be something that would be beneficial for me to participate in, and I felt that I needed to do this for myself. I'd also been introduced to the book by Frédéric Leboyer. It's called Birth Without Violence, and I have had a strong interest in how birth can affect the way we live our lives, and also knowing people who've trained with birth into being and seeing their films, etc. Though I haven't done any of that work prior to this retreat in Forest myself. The retreat is held in the most beautiful and stunning setting. As I was meeting Kerry, we had two very beautiful birds of prey circling the skies above us, and it was just very magical and beautiful. I joined, and I had a lot of anxiety in my life around the situation, and I just felt that I needed to remain in this open, vulnerable, soft space and allow my retreat experience to be exactly what it needed to be. And it was quite lovely to be in this group energy, and we were entering this delicate terrains of reliving our birth experiences, etc. And I find Kerry is very authentic and vulnerable in her way of holding the feminine motherly energy, and Pablo then brings a very warm and nurturing masculine to the processes. We work around our inner children and the beliefs we've formed through our womb and birthing experiences in our formative years and individuation journeys, who we are and how we experience the world. I had some really deep and mystical experiences in the birthing, experiences in warm water, breathing sessions in the kind of birthing pool, and it can be quite difficult to articulate in words, because it's like a journey, maybe of cyclic time, not necessarily linear time. We're accessing these pre-verbal and subconscious memories which are held at the limbic level in the somatic experience, and then having this experience of like a safe and nurturing rebirthing, where we are in a space where we can kind of recreate our birth in the way that we maybe would have liked. Having this very loving and safe sense of connection with Kerry and Pablo, it feels very magical and very liberating, and I would very warmly recommend this work to anyone who feels that they might be in need of this and have a desire to experience their worlds differently. There are many positive aspects to this work. The conscious breathing is very grounding and empowering, and the awareness of breath can give us all a way of tuning into how we can ourselves more safely give ourselves more safety in situations by allowing ourselves to breathe more deeply, to center and ground ourselves to avoid, anticipate overwhelm. I love the teamwork that Kerry and Pablo have. The retreat facilities are very wonderful. The food is great, and we also have time to get to know each other and socialize within the group. We also had a ceremonial experience of cacao around a beautiful fire, etc. I had the most beautiful experience, and I would very warmly recommend. I have decided to attend next year as I feel I could go deeper into this work, surrendering more. I've noticed big shifts in my life, and I feel more comfortable addressing conflict, for instance, and I feel I'm showing up more authentically in life. My relationships with my mother, my sister, brother, family and friends have improved vastly. I also feel more aligned vocationally and professionally. I wish to add my voice speaking about what is important, and I think and feel having a discussion in cultures around birth and birthing is very crucial. As I was preparing for the retreat, a part of the prescribed work is to inquire from mother and around our birth experience. I had some very deep and loving conversations with my own mother. I felt she appreciated my desire to know more about my own birth experience and her birthing experience. She told me about my sister's birth, my own birth, and my brother's birth. And I feel like I've entered into a deeper understanding and reverence about the mystery of birth and the mystery of giving birth. I also saw my father's diary entrance, and it was evident how joyful and jubilant the experience of my birth was to him. In itself, this conversation with my mother was very healing. I'm very grateful to have been prompted to do this work from Kerry and Pablo. It's all in all a really beautiful experience. I would encourage people who are interested to make contact and go deeper themselves. Next year's retreat is from the 16th till the 20th of July 2025 in Forest, Wales. And I'm Sven, and I've got my podcast, Conversations with Sven, and the third episode will be with Kerry Veitch, and it'll air in November, and we're recording in the beginning of November. Have a lovely time. Thank you.